Rate the drip. Rate the drip. You feel me? You feel me? Rate the drip. What is going on, dreamers? All right, so real quick, I just wanted to put this video out as a follow-up to the video I posted last night. I got work in like 30 minutes, so I gotta leave soon. My hair is looking crazy. Today, we are going to be reacting to a clip that was posted up on Strawberry Bark, is it? Strawberry Park, I apologize. Strawberry Park's channels. And it's a video of Sneako explaining to Mr. Strawberry Park exactly why it is that he was banned on YouTube. If you want to keep supporting Sneako, if you're a fan of Sneako and you're just finding out about his ban or you don't really know where to view his content because of the ban, head over to Rumble and consume some of my boy Sneako's content on there because he's definitely going to need the support. Anywho, let's jump right into the video so we can talk about this.
Where are you right now?
I'm in London. I just left Bucharest, Romania. Just got banned on YouTube. They banned me on Twitter and TikTok as well. But YouTube was a big one. I've been on there since I was 13. Ronnie, you know that's like you probably grew up on this platform too. I know we're around the same age. So they want me to be broke. They froze my Google AdSense account. They owe me 6 figures. So
damn.
They want me to be dumb, weak, sad, broke. And all you have to do is just keep pushing forward. Focus on the purpose, the greater message, and that's all I'm going to do.
All right. Within the first 30 seconds of the video, I will point out something that I find very interesting, okay? Sneako has always had the point of view and always thought that, you know, he was ready to take on the Matrix. And then towards sort of the end of his fall off, or not fall off, but cancellation, basically, is when we sort of see him try to, like, pull back. He started to take back a few things that he said. And a lot of people called it flip-flopping. A lot of people called it, like, side-hopping or picking whichever side fits his narrative. But I do think he started to realize that he wasn't ready for this fight. I think it was plain in day, especially after Andrew Tate told him, like, you're not ready for this fight. Because when they come for you, they come for everything. They come for your assets. They come for your bank accounts. And we saw it with Tate. We saw him literally lose everything. Airbnb, bank accounts, the ability to travel, the ability to just everything was just immediately shut off within like a day. So I think once Sneako realized that potential was there for him, that's when he tried to start pulling back. But I think it was too late. And especially once he went over with Fresh and Fit to go meet Andrew, after that point, man, it wasn't much that was able to be done.
Here's my thing. I get confused here because I've had videos demonetized. We've had strikes before for things that I didn't know or issues. Your main channel, the main Sneako channel, just got terminated.
No strikes, nothing. It was just the fact that they didn't like me at all. Yeah. It's proof that they targeted me, not just...
And that's another great point is that they took down not only the Sneako's channel where he was uploading all this controversial channel, but then all of the controversial topics, but also they took away his main channel, which had over 1 million subscribers, which was pretty much dedicated to his art. And he didn't really have a lot of those, you know, Tate and Red Pill and controversial videos on that channel yet. That, along with his second channel, completely removed.
The channel, my main channel, had no strikes, and even before then they started age restricting random videos that have been up for months, started demonetizing random videos that have been up for years. And so I know that they're focusing on me right now, and it's fine. I know that the people want to hear this message, so people will follow the truth. And there's a lot of bullshit. Shout out to the biggest YouTubers who are celebrating right now. KSI is celebrating on Twitter, and it's just proof that he sold his soul. I'm living rent-free, and somebody that I used to look up to's head. I took a picture with him back when I was...
Now, here, let me just stop here, because as you guys know from just the history of my channel, from when I reacted to Toby and Manny's songs, and even before then, even when I first started YouTube, I am a big, like, massive KSI fan. So seeing this sort of division between the two cliques, and seeing, like, a split between the two types of YouTubers is definitely something that I feel is a tragedy. I've seen Andrew Tate go at KSI and point out some very, very true things, especially in relation to KSI's past on how he used to make videos and the FIFA videos and R-word face and all of that. And now him dealing with a fan of his, actually. Sneako used to be a giant fan of KSI's, and now that he's on this red pill journey, he's sort of starting to see exactly what it is that the large YouTubers had to do to get to their level. And I'm sure he already had an idea, but I just think it's heartbreaking that, a fan ends up being like a polar opposite and an arch enemy at the end of the day. Because I would never want that to turn out to be the reality with me. If I do end up meeting KSI someday, I want it to be like me meeting freaking LeBron or me meeting Kobe of like the YouTube world.
Kid, and he used to be one of my favorite YouTubers. The Matrix attacked him, and he just sold out. A lot of these biggest YouTubers, they sell out, and they're afraid of people like me because they know deep down they're frauds. That's why they're talking about me when I get banned. That's why they celebrate when somebody else's livelihood gets removed, is because they know that they're full of shit. It's annoying. It's a little bit hurtful. I don't want to victimize myself, but it is. But you can't fight hate with hate. You know what they think. You know why they're like this, and so you just have to keep pushing forward. And wherever website I go, I think I'm going to go to Twitch. Find me on Twitch. I'll make my account very soon. I had to terminate it because I wanted to go on the E-dates, and I didn't want to get banned and be...
Now, I will say, for someone who's complaining about cancellation and being mainstream and freedom of speech, I don't know why Twitch would be the route that Sneako would take, especially considering what's been happening recently. Twitch has clamped down on gambling. Twitch banned Gideon just for a hate raid that he knew nothing about. Has still perma banned him, even though a girl that got actually, you know, on Twitch got a 7-day, 2-week ban or something like that back on Twitch within a week or two. So I feel like his content, although it might be, it might be new on Twitch and he might have a different type of voice or he might try to take a different approach. I think the fact that YouTube has already gone out of its way to ban you, Sneak, I don't know if it's going to go too well on Twitch.
Not able to go on E-dates, but I'm going to go on Twitch for now. That's the only set I'm not banned on.
From what I'm gathering, especially from the videos that I've seen of you, you've got this message. There's my bedtime app telling me to go to sleep. You've got this message telling people, that's what us old folks do. You've got this message telling people, unplug from the Matrix, don't be a bot. I've heard that there was a kid randomly at UMD. He was like, and if Sneako's watching this, we're not all bots. And then I said, what percentage of people here on this campus do you think are bots? And he was like, I don't know, 50%? And I was like, that seems awfully high, and you would just be proving his point. But you have this message of, okay, everyone unplug, everyone. Do you think the juice was worth the squeeze?
Now, with the whole unplug from the Matrix message and like disconnecting from all these these entities that control you, it's a good message to push. It's a good message, but I also think that as a rational human being, you have to accept that yes, there are all of these systems that are intertwined and connected, but those things aren't there simply as a corrupt way to keep you down. Now, I'm not saying that they aren't doing that, because I do acknowledge that of course there's a lot of industries that are partnered, especially with the whole YouTube thing and it becoming a lot more mainstream nowadays, is that they have to be more family friendly. They have to watch the type of content that's on their platform because there are impressionable children watching. And this is the topic that I touched on in my video yesterday, reacting to Andrew Tate versus Pierce Morgan on the Pierce Morgan Uncensored channel, is that there are young, impressionable teens watching this content. So for them to then view this content and take it and apply it to their everyday life, it creates situations like he just described, where it's like, yes, you're pushing the right message, you're saying the right things, you're trying to teach people how to be more independent. However, the people that are taking your message aren't taking it as they should be, and a large part of that is due to how you're conveying it. So
you were attempting to, you would say, save people and unplug people?
Wake people up.
Wake people up.
I want to say save people because you have to separate your ego.
Stop saving you.
No, yeah, you have to. You have to, because people attack you rather than the system that they're in. When they hear the truth and then they know that their life is full of lies, they get angry. and it's easier to direct the anger towards people like me rather than the Matrix. I don't want to say save people. I want to say wake people up. My motto is seek truth through funny. I want to put myself forward as a comedian, and that the funniest shit is always the truth. I want to wake people up, and I want to seek truth through funny. I think I found the truth, and now they delete it. If they
I think that's also another thing that Sneako needs to do is he needs to find like a mantra. He needs to find a thing that he sticks to. A lot of the criticism I see from his own fan base and having a discussion with my best friend yesterday after I had posted the Andrew Tate video talking about Sneako specifically. He's been watching Sneako since before Sneako blew up. And essentially, Sneako has had these times and places where when he comes under attack, he wasn't like Andrew Tate. He didn't stand firm on his beliefs. He didn't crank down, and he didn't say, "I'm not going to apologize." He flipped. Especially when you think about the whole the Muslim community that like literally clamped down on him for doing the Allahu Akbar chants and all that stuff on his what is it called, a soundboard, and also the Jewish community for doing the little Jewish Hanukkah whatever chant that he used to do to not mock, but he played it whenever there was Jew related content, Jewish related content on his channel. And I think that played a large part in the backlash that he got. And as a result, there were these times where you would see him flip, you would see him switch, and he wasn't Sneako anymore, you know? And I feel like that's what a lot of people hold on to. It's that, okay, well, if you're saying all these things, how come the moment you get backlash from this community, you're willing to flip? Isn't that what KSI did? Isn't that what you're saying Logan Paul and all the mainstream YouTubers did? The moment they get backlash, they find a way to sort of tweak their point of views to fit that narrative. And I think there are times where we definitely see Sneako do that, as opposed to an Andrew Tate, where when he makes a point, he's already got his life experience in that point. So he doesn't have to backtrack because he's already has his success to show for it.
Censor it is true. Freedom of speech is dead. That's something I've been saying since season 1, since you first came on our stream, Rhino, early on. And that's my greater message. I'm glad that people are echoing what I'm saying. That's all I want to do. And was the juice worth the squeeze? That's what you said. It's not about money for me. I always just
We're doing ads. We dealing with ads right now.
We've already lost so much of the
Get this shit off my screen, man.
Dinner with these crypto millionaires and all these millionaires, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people know the truth, and they just decide to play dumb, and they decide to just make their money and live life happily because they don't want to get involved in this. But I personally, it's dumb, but I can't. I'm stubborn. I want to keep spreading the truth. I don't want to give up, and I think it was worth it. A lot of people right now are attacking me instead of the people that are banning me. The fact that they don't care about freedom of speech is very alarming and should wake people up on its own.
So then what do you say to the people who go, well, YouTube's a private company. They can ban whoever they want.
Yeah, that's why it's not just YouTube. YouTube is the biggest blow because I've been on there for so long. But they banned my Twitter and my TikTok too. So it's coordinated. It's planned out. It's an attack. It's not just a private company. It's the fact that they didn't.
And here's the thing, and I'm just gonna leave the video here. I gotta get ready for work. But if you do want to watch the rest of this interview with Sneako and him talking about why he was banned, feel free to go over to Strawberry Park's channel. Strawberry Park channel was about 1.09 million subscribers, and they uploaded this video, I believe, yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday, just talking about Sneako's ban. There's like 9 more minutes of this video if you feel like watching it. Go for it. And I encourage you to as well, because I do believe that Sneako needs support, our support right now. So shoot it over to his Rumble, shoot it over to his Instagram, instagram.com/Sneako. And on Rumble, it's Sneako Live, I believe. And then he has his second channel as well. Give him some support, at least listen to the guy, at least hear him out. But yeah, I do believe that it's less about coordination and it's more about the fact that if one platform sees that someone was banned and that person is also large on their platform, they can anticipate backlash. So here's a counterpoint, and anybody can debate me on this. Drop your opinions in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video. If you think that everything is coordinated between all the social media platforms, everything's coordinated, they all push a button to decide who's banned, do you believe that it's a possibility that instead of that reality, it's actually that if TikTok sees someone's banned on YouTube, they're anticipating backlash for that creator, so they jump the curb and ban. And I think that's a perspective that a lot of the red pillars don't acknowledge. It's like, okay, well, if you did something enough for a platform to ban you, this other private company is gonna be fearful of the repercussions that having you on their platform might have. They might have that mob from over on that bigger platform come to their smaller platform and cause, the biggest uproar on their platform's history. So let me know what you guys think about that take, because I really think that might be a possibility. I'm not saying it's not all coordinated. It very, very, very much could be, because the whole thing with Andrew Tate and him losing bank accounts, Uber Eats, Airbnb, as well as YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, that's kind of suspicious. But anyway, if you guys are against Sneako being banned, make sure to leave this video a like and drop a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel about Sneako being banned, how you feel about Sneako. I don't think anybody should be banned. I think if you're a company that promotes freedom of speech, you should stand firm on that. And if you got a few bad actors, address it in like a public statement. But ain't no need for no bannings and no, you're not allowed on this platform. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Dreamers